Hello, I'm going to do a lesson on looking at music theory and focused around keys and scales, and just looking at a way of thinking about the key signatures and playing in different keys, as opposed to just playing the scales, but also what chords are in those keys, and thinking about it in that way, so it becomes an idea of, okay, so if I'm playing in the key of G, these are what notes I've got available, but these are also the chords that I can play as well. So it just becomes more than just a scale exercise. We're going to do this on the keyboard as well, with a graphic interface at the bottom, so you can visualise it, as well as the guitar. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do this in what we call the cycle of fifths. So the cycle of fifths, going around that circle, C, G, D, A, E, B, F sharp. That's what we're going to do this time. Going the opposite way around, anti-clockwise, it would be the circle of four. So C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat. We will, to avoid a bit of confusion, we will do that next time. So today we're just focusing on going clockwise, C, G, D, A, E, B, and F sharp. The inner circle, they're the relative minor keys, so A minor, E minor, B minor. So relative minor of C is A minor, relative minor of G is E minor, relative minor of D is B minor, etc. So that's what we're going to focus on today. The C major has no sharps or flats, G major has one sharp, D major has two, A major 3 sharps, E major 4, B major 5, and F sharp major 6. So that's what we're going to focus on today. Okay. Okay. Okay, so here we have the visual of the keyboard. So we're using the keyboard as a visualization. So in the key of C, that's what we're starting on, that's cycle of fifth, we have no sharps or flats. So it'll be C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Okay, so no sharps or flats. Now, when we're going down that cycle of fifths, we're measuring an interval of a perfect fifth from that note to the next note. And a perfect fifth is measured in, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 semitones. So 7 semitones away is a perfect fifth. So from that note, the next key up is a perfect fifth. There's C, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the start of the next key. Okay? And to work out from there what note we need to sharp, we're just going to go 1 semitone below. From there, 1 semitone is F sharp. Yeah. So that's this note that we need to sharp. That's our leading note into the back to G. So we have G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Or G, A, B, C, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Yeah. And then the same again, we've got to work out the next key. So we've got G, perfect fifth above. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 semitones again. And then if you go 1 semitone below that, that's our sharp. So we've already got the F sharp from the key of G, and now we've got to add the G, C sharp into the key of D. There's our note D. So in the key of G major, there are 2 sharps, F sharp and C sharp. So D, E, F sharp, D, A, B, C sharp, D. Okay, and next key, perfect fifth above again, so from D to A, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again we've already got the F sharp and the C sharp, and for the key of A we've got the semitone below that, G sharp. So there's 3 sharps, F sharp, C sharp and G sharp. So we'll start from this, so A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. Okay, and so just an A. Now we're going to go a perfect fifth above that, so that's 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Semitone below that is D sharp, so we've got F sharp, C sharp, D sharp and D sharp. Those are our sharps. Now 4 sharps. In the key of E, so we've got E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. Okay, I'm just going to go to B. So E, now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Again, one semitone below that is A sharp. So we've got F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, yeah, D sharp, and A sharp. And all of those sharps are all a perfect fifth away from each other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, all these sharps are all a perfect fifth away from each other. So it all makes up. Okay, so in the key of B we have B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. So those intervals between each note make up that major scale. Yeah, and that's so we have, that's how we get that sound. So it's a simple format, so we have root and tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone, whatever key we're in. So the tone is 2 semitones and 1 semitone, or 2 keys, so tone is 2 keys, semitone, 1 key. Or in the guitar, 2 frets or 1 fret. So there's A, tone, B, tone, C sharp, semitone, D, tone, 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 semitone. Okay, so we've got these now, so we make up the scale, the chord from that. So we've got there's a root up, so root. So the major chord is made up of root, major third, perfect fifth. Yeah. So C. So major third is 1, 2, 3, 4 semitones from that root. The chord 1, C major. Chord 2, D minor. The minor chord is made up of a minor third from the root, so 3 semitones, 1, 2, 3. E minor, F major, D major, A minor, B diminished, and then back to C again. And the same applies for any key, so if we're in the key of G, G major, A minor, B minor. Remember in that key of G we've got the F sharp, there, that's the F sharp, C major, D major, there's the F sharp again, E minor, and then we've got the F sharp diminished, there's the F sharp again, yeah. That's chord 7, the key of D major, D major, yeah. Remember D major, we've got the F sharp and the C sharp, so D major, there's the F sharp, E minor, F sharp minor, so there's the F sharp, A, C sharp minor, C sharp there. G major, A major, B minor, and then the finally C sharp diminished. Yeah, please. And just briefly, we'll talk about the 4-note chord. If we're doing 4-note chords, so 4-note chord, major 7, root, major third, perfect fifth, major 7. So C major 7, D minor 7, root, minor third, perfect fifth, minor 7. E minor 7, F major 7, G 7. So dominant 7 is made of a root, major third, perfect fifth, and a minor 7. So remember that major third, 1, 2, 3, 4 semitones there. Minor third from there to there, 1, 2, so or perfect fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and then from there to there we've got minor third. So 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the minor third. G7, so it's a root, major third, perfect fifth, and minor 7 for dominant 7 chord. Minor 7, and then a minor 7 flat 5. Yeah. So that bit, and that bit, minor 7. So normally B minor 7 you'd have an F sharp. Remember B in the key of G with the F sharp, chord 3, B minor 7. In the key of C, there's no sharp to flat, we call it flat 5, so B minor 7 with a flat 5. Okay, so here we have the chords. So I'm saying in each key, we've got the chord 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So we can see that in the key of C major, we've got C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished. We've got each of the chords around that cycle of fifths and C, the key of C, G, D, A, E and B. Actually we'll do the cycle of fourths next time. But always chord 1 is always major, chord 2 is always minor, chord 3 is always minor, chord 4 is always major, chord 5 is always major, chord 6 is always minor, chord 7 is always diminished. That's in the case of the triad, so 3-note chords. If it's the case of 4-note chords, then it's chord 1 will be major 7, chord 2 minor 7, chord 3 minor 7, chord 4 major 7, chord 5 dominant 7, so the G7. Chord 6 would be minor 7 and chord 7 would be minor 7 flat 5 or alternatively half diminished. So that would what it would be if it was a 4-note chord. So you can see there in terms of just the triads what we've got in each key for chord 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. That gives you a little overview that you can sort of think about when playing the chords in all different keys to what you've got available. And if you actually look at it, you can see the scale within that as well. So it's C major, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. So the notes of the chord, notes of the scale. Sorry, G major, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp. D major, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp. So you can see there the root notes. There's a scale. Is there underlining the root notes of the chords. So that's also a helpful visual as well. So we're basically building those triads on the root notes of the scale as we're going along. So we'll apply this then to the guitar. We're going to use basically just one pattern. So if you hadn't think about one finger per fret, the pattern is just going to be fingers 2 on the 5th string, 2, 4, 4th string, 1, 2, 4, 3rd string, 1, 3, 4, so 1, 3, 4, so 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. Same with the 6th string, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. So we can start the C major there, so the 5th string, second position, so C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Go down to perfect 5th, go to a perfect 5th, that's for the key of G. Going to go from there to the G there, so G, A, B, C, D, E, F, sharp, G. Yeah. You're going to go to D, go back down to that 5th string, go up 2 frets. Same pattern again, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Yeah. And then from there to A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. Go back up to that 5th string, up 2 frets. E, F sharp, yeah, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. And then down to B, there, so B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. And that time we do the cycle of 4, so the other way around, we're going back in a different direction. So C major, D major, E major, A major, E major, B major. In terms of the chord then, so think about that scale, C major, chord, C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B major, and back to C. It's in the key of G. Yeah. D major, A minor, B minor, C major, D major, E minor, F sharp diminished, and G. Okay, key of D. So D major, E minor, F sharp minor, G major, A major, B minor, yeah, G sharp diminished, and D. A major, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A major, B minor, C sharp minor, D major, E major, F sharp minor, G sharp diminished, and A major. E major, E, F sharp, C sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. Okay, so E major, F sharp minor, G sharp minor, A major, B major, C sharp minor, G sharp diminished, and E. Okay, then we go to B. B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. So B major, C sharp minor, D sharp minor, E major, F sharp major, G sharp minor, A sharp diminished, and B. Okay, so if you wanted to do it in 4-note chords, you have to got D major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G 7, A minor 7, and then B minor 7 flat 5, back to C major 7. Okay, that's that. Thank you very much.